Okay, I've gone ahead and placed our first panel in just so it's a lead in on the video clip so people can see the indication in the first clip, first frame on the blackboard where we're going with this. So I could actually just leave this in. I'm going to move this over and I'm going to go ahead and start placing in some other components or pillows. Noting that we're on the node and that we connect back to the grid. So anywhere there's a node, like here we can't connect to because we don't have structure to tie back to. But anywhere along the lines, and you'll see as we go along, I will make mistakes and have to correct them, but what I'll try to do is just give you a general flavor for how we're going to do these placements. So I'll go ahead and place the points. And that's over that bar, even though we're a little offset, and you can see what happens there with that grid. I want to take just a moment. There's something going on here, and whenever you have these, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a twisting action going on here, and that has to do with the idea of what the reference plane that it's getting attached to compared to the reference plane it was corrected in. We'll go back later and I'll make a correction to the way these things attach. It's not actually critical right now, but in some other things like adaptive columns it is. But it gives it that little twisting appearance to it, and sometimes it's visible and sometimes it's not. So anyway, we have a couple of panels placed. Let's try to walk this elevation around a little bit so we can see. I think one of the nice things is this idea that you can almost work in 3D, visualize what you're doing and planning. Right now, let's go to the south elevation and look at what we've got here. Let's place another one now. And really, we want to break through this grid and get somewhere out into here. So I'm going to start by placing one that kind of breaks up our system here. And you can see that I'm doing some things that are really kind of problematic. So I'm almost like too much on module. So I'm going to just delete this one out. Remember, this is a free-form place where you get to actually be creative. Let's take that one completely out and let's see if we can't make one that doesn't look right. It looks like we're attaching to some things that are sitting off of the grid improperly. They're also constructed backwards. So what we'll do is, because I'm going probably counterclockwise or clockwise, I'm going to go ahead and grab those three and flip them. This one looks like it's going in both directions, so I'll just delete that completely. This one also, it seems like what we're doing is we're getting connections to the beam nodes that are sitting behind it. So maybe one of the things to do is to go ahead and turn those elements off. Let's go ahead here, just try something for a minute. I hate to turn them off because I want to have the connections to them. I also want to keep the grid active in front. So Let's try to work more on maybe 3D here again. Let's see what we can fix this a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and place another one. All right, well, I made a mistake. I got too many nodes going, but anyway, we can go ahead and flip this one. We can delete this one off. We can actually put one in that's a three panel one also. Let's see if we can't get adjusted around here and try another one. You can see this is floating out. That's actually the incorrect node. All right, so we got to go back and fix this one. Now you see this odd condition I've created here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a few minutes. Let's go to a front elevation. I'm going to spend a few minutes trying to work through some of these issues, and I'll pick up what my final solution was on this grid system in the next clip.